When it comes to full-size trucks here in the United States, GM and Ford own 75% of the total market share in that segment, and it's a big segment. In 2023, total full-size pickup sales in the US topped out at 2,191,435. And for 2024, well, things got even better, going up 1.41% to 2,222,257. And I'm going to be honest, I was a little surprised with just how well the full-size truck market performed last year, especially considering things like increased MSRPs, insurance premiums, and of course, higher interest rates. And sure, the rates did go down a little bit last year, but compared to what we had a few years ago, the rates aren't nearly as enticing. That said, GM crushed the full-size market, delivering nearly 885,000 trucks, representing a 3.95% year-over-year increase, solidifying General Motors as the best-selling full-size truck brand in the United States. Now, Ford also had a really great year. They ended 2024 with roughly 732,000 full-size truck sales for a 0.76% year-over-year increase, making the Blue Oval the number 2 best-selling full-size truck brand. Now, if you're a die-hard Ford fan, before you run to the comment section and you're, inevitably all upset because General Motors numbers includes both the GMC Sierra and the Chevy Silverado and complain how it's 2 versus 1 and it's not fair because these seem to be like really common comments that I see every single time this topic comes up. Just please know that it is not 2 versus 1 because that is not how corporate structures and brand portfolios work. It is General Motors versus Ford. And it's business. It's not really about being fair. General Motors is the parent company. You don't buy stock in Chevrolet. You don't buy stock in GMC. You buy stock in General Motors. If we were talking about SUV sales, Cadillac would be included in the numbers for GM because when GM reports numbers, all of their sub-brands are included. This is how every single automotive company does it. And I say that because I've also seen comments before asking if, should Lincoln be included when talking about Ford's numbers, even though they're 2 different companies? And the answer, of course, is yes. Lincoln should be included because Lincoln is included. Ford Motor Company owns Lincoln. Ford is the parent company. So yes, every Lincoln sold is reported under Ford Motor Company on their earnings, which means when we look at GM versus Ford for SUV sales numbers, the Lincoln Aviator and the Lincoln Navigator sales will be included under Ford. I know this probably sounds pretty basic to some people, but I thought I'd quickly address it since it seems to be like a continual point of confusion for some every time I bring it up. Now, as for Ram, I do think we should quickly talk about Ram. They are the 3rd best-selling full-size truck brand, although they have a lot of catching up to do. And they were doing really well for a little while. They were really starting to gain some market share. I don't think we need to go too in-depth on the absolute disaster that was 2024 for Ram and really pretty much all of the Stellantis sub-brands. But in 2023, Ram sold 444,926 full-size trucks. But for 2024, that number dropped to 373,120, which represents a more than 16% decline in full-size truck sales. Now, that is an ugly number, and I think a lot of it has to do with things like, the pricing, an oversupply of inventory at the time, and of course, the discontinuation of the Hemi V8. Now, there are some rumors that with the return of Tim Kuniskis as the CEO for Ram, that the Hemi might come back. But as of right now, those are just rumors and speculation. It will be really interesting to see how the full-size truck market performs this year, and I think a lot of it will depend on whether or not we see more interest rate cuts, but we're going to have to wait and see how that all plays out. As always, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you got some value from this video, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.